Sew by hand. Some sewing must be done by hand. Hand sewing gives you more control than you have using a sewing machine or serger. Try these basic stitches. Basting stitch. The basting stitch is temporary stitch used to hold fabrics together for fittings and for matching plaids and seams. To baste, pin fabric layers together and use even stitches. They're large and they're spread out further, so they're easier to rip out. It's just to hold it together, not to keep it there forever. Slip stitch. The slip stitch provides an almost invisible stitch. Slip stitching is used on patch pockets, hems, linings, and trims. Slide the needle in one folded edge and out, picking up thread of the underlayer. Hem stitch. This stitch finishes different hems, especially those with seam binding on a folded edge. A hem stitch is made by taking a tiny stitch in the garment, then bringing the needle diagonally through the hem. So you can see the picture right here. Blanket stitch. The blanket stitch can be used as a decorative edge finish and as thread loops, eyes, belt carriers, bar tacks, and French tacks. Stick the threaded needle through the right side of the fabric and pull it out at the edge. Keep the thread from the previous stitch under the needle point, pulling the needle and thread through and over the edge. Back stitch. As one of the strongest stitches, back stitches repair machine stitched seams and fasten thread in securely. The back stitch is made by carrying the thread back half the length of the preceding stitch. Bring the needle through the underside of the fabric, insert the needle back at the beginning of the first stitch, and bring it out again one stitch length in front of the thread.